Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaza9919 here, and what we're going to be doing today is something I've been putting off for a really long time because it is a very in-depth job with the Beamer. I am of course going to be doing a swirl flap delete and hopefully a glow plug change. Now obviously, as a lot of you may or may not know, with these glow plugs on these cars, they snap very easily because they don't get changed very often and they end up getting built up with carbon deposits and things like that, and then the threads go bad on them as well, so it makes it an absolute nightmare to bring them out. For today's job we'll be using a messy mouse pad. Now in all seriousness, we'll be using 6 of these. These are the blanking plates. Got these from a friend. Shout out to my man Devon, thanks brother. And then obviously we're going to be needing 6 of these Bosch glow plugs, and then on top of that what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing all 20 gaskets that exist on the intake manifold. So I think before I do anything I'm going to need a coffee. Right, let's get on it. Right then, so after a lot of fighting and a snapped vacuum hose, I've managed to lift the intake manifold off. How I'm going to get that off, I don't know, so I might just do it all on the car. I've disconnected the EGR here and here. The vacuum hose that connects to the EGR has been snapped. Unfortunately, as I said, tried pulling it off, but yeah, it just snapped. I might be able to just cut off the bit of rubber that's on there and put that one back over it. But yeah, I'm quite happy I'm doing these swirl flaps because they don't look to be in amazing state. They are so corroded up, there's so much soot and crap in here, it's unbelievable. So I've sort of skipped along a bit. I've gone straight to taking the EGR off, and obviously it's in two bits, that bit and that bit, and as you can see, it is just absolutely caked. So I'm going to try and clean this up a bit now. I've got the manifold off the car, and then obviously retrieve the bolt that's fell down the engine bay. This is a snapped hose I need to get off, and I'm just going to put the existing hose back over it, and then hopefully after that we should be all good. And now what we want to do is just basically undo these two bolts for each one of these. After we've obviously took the bar off, I've just took the bar off here, that just, you just pull that off and it will just ping off, but you want to keep this bar. So really the reason we want to keep this bar is so that we can trick the system into thinking the swirl flaps are still there and there's nothing to worry about, when in reality they'll be gone. So let's get on it. Okay, so 185,000 miles and this is the result. Pretty happy I'm deciding to get rid of these. Right then guys, so that is the swirl flaps changed on the BMW. As you may have figured out, I chickened out and decided not to do the glow plugs because I saw the state of the swirl flaps and I thought, well, there's no chance I'm doing them glow plugs. So basically you just put it back the way you took it apart. One thing I don't think I did include in the video was with the EGR valve, it basically comes off in two different parts. So the first part is held in by 3 bolts and then the EGR itself is held in by 4 bolts. Easy enough to do. Whether you want to do that on or off the car, I don't know, but ideally I'd probably advise doing it off the car because then you can clean out the EGR and, you know, get rid of as many carbon deposits as possible. Overall the job was a bit finicky. You know, when you're doing it on your car, it really does depend on the age of it. I mean, mine in particular is a 2006 and it's got 185,000 miles on the clock, so you've got to bear in mind it's you know, it's been around a bit. You know, yours might be better or worse condition, you know, depending on mileage and especially how the car's been driven. It's really hard to say what sort of condition they're going to be in when you pull them out, but it's definitely a job worth doing because if these swirl flaps do fail, they will go into the engine and they will kill it alternatively, and you'll just basically have no car. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, then please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, maybe even hit that bell icon for notifications on future uploads. But until next time guys, peace.